Is your sports betting passion turning into an expensive habit? Well, you're not alone. Many sports bettors find themselves in this frustrating cycle of losses. And if you're tired of seeing your bankroll take a beating, it's time to reassess your game plan. From chasing losses to poor bankroll management, I'm exposing the sneaky habits that are keeping you from cashing in on your predictions. Stay tuned to learn how to turn the odds in your favor and start winning big.
Sub to the channel cause your boy's getting busy. Coming to you live from the west side of Sydney. We've got the free picks and the juice on the daily. It's all free, you don't even have to pay me.
What's up, kings and queens? My name is Dan and this is Daft Previews. This channel is about all things sports betting, from educational content just like this to daily previews and best bets. You know I've got you covered. Now in this video, I'll be taking you through 5 of the most common betting habits which are keeping you poor. Now, if that sounds interesting, let's jump into it. Now, the first betting habit that I see time and time again, which is burning an absolute hole in your pocket, is chasing losses.
I'm not poor, I'm broke.
Now, when you're desperate to recoup losses, you end up making riskier bets, which often lead to bigger losses. Now, this might work every now and then, but I guarantee you that long term, this is a losing strategy over time. The solution? Take breaks to reassess your strategy rather than chasing immediate losses. I've found that using bankroll management to be quite effective to ensure I don't chase these losses. If you're using a unit betting system and you're losing over time, well, your strategy in making picks may need to be revamped. I've had my share of slumps. Like, check out my NBA tracker year to date. I started the year off strong, consecutive profitable months before getting absolutely murdered in January. What did I do in February? I stuck to my bankroll management, I adjusted my strategy slightly, and then I crushed it once again in February. The next bad habit which is keeping you poor is emotional betting. Now, allowing emotions like anger, frustration, or even excitement dictate your betting decisions will cloud your judgment. This leads to poor choices, more money down the hole, and look, I've done a lot of this over time, so I'm not perfect, but I've done a lot of research on how to avoid this. The solution? Well, the most effective technique to avoid this might be an unpopular opinion, but the best way that I've been able to manage this problem is to avoid watching the games that you're betting on. Watching games or players that you have a bet on is an absolute roller coaster. Teams go on runs, players play poorly, there's foul trouble, people get injured, and even blowouts happen too. So go spend time with your kids, get out and about on the town, do some exercise, just do something else. Don't watch these games, and I promise you it's going to remove some of the emotion from the bet. Another technique that has worked for me, I personally place all my bets, withdraw the remaining money from my account, and no matter how bad that day is, I know I'm going to be tempted to bet again, but the thought of depositing more money into my sports book, that's enough to tell me to back the hell off.
Oh, hell no.
The next betting habit that I see time and time again, which is guaranteed to be burning a hole in your pocket, is following other bettors.
That's dumb. That is a dumb, stupid, dumb idea. No. Dumb.
Now, blindly following other bettors is an absolute trap, and I see it every single day. Unless the bet that you're tailing has a detailed explanation and the bettor has a profitable track record of producing winners, I would not blindly take anybody's bets. Now, most sports bettors are losing money, and that's the cold, hard truth. And online, with Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and even in Discord groups, sports bettors, they're just more likely to share their winning slips than their losing slips. So be aware, the next time you follow somebody else's bet, think about how much these guys are losing.
They are liars and they are frauds.
The solution? Research your own bets and constantly look at ways to improve your own abilities as a sports bettor. Now, personally, I've spent hours upon hours finding the best sports bettors in the world, and I analyze and I break down their picks to understand the methods and the strategies that they implement. Nerd! I research the picks that they put out to see what trends that I can find, and it's improved my sports betting skills immensely. Use a tool like outlier.bet to break down the numbers and develop your own strategy. If you're interested in trying Outlier for free, I have a 7-day free trial linked in the product description below. The next betting habit that I see time and time again is neglecting to shop for odds. Now, failing to compare odds across different sportsbook means you're missing out on higher payouts for the exact same bet. Now, everyone has their favorite sportsbook. I do too. But if you're serious about making profits in the game of sports betting, you have to line shop to get better odds or even lower lines at the same price.
The solution is simple. Line shop before you place every single bet. Sometimes you can find massive discrepancies in the market that can also give you an opportunity to arbitrage bet, which is a guaranteed profit.
Now, the fifth and final betting habit I wanted to talk through, which is keeping you poor, is inconsistency. And what I mean by that is jumping from one strategy to another without giving any method a chance to succeed leads to a lack of consistency and undermines long-term profitability. I see bettors do it all the time.
That's stupid!
They might play a single bet, then they jump into same game parlays, then they jump into long form parlays, then they do alternate lines, then they're doing money lines, into player props, into totals. Like, it's an absolute shambles. Stick to a strategy, find out what works, refine it, and make your skills better.
The solution on how to do this, you got to track your bets. If you track all the bets that you make and reassess your performance over time, it'll be very easy to tell exactly what types of bets drive profits for you and what types of bets are losing you money. So track your bets and be consistent in the strategy that you play. Now, a great way to kick the habit of betting poorly, is to watch reputable YouTubers, not like myself, but like the man I'm interviewing in this video. So check it out. Check out the interview. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.